You don't expect something to launch from your pocket. Maybe a phone, maybe some earbuds, but not a drone. And definitely not one that takes off without making a sound. The HOVERAir X1 Pro Max does exactly that. It's a flying camera that flies, follows, frames and shoots like it knows what matters. And it does all with almost no input from you. How? Let's take a closer look. It's surprisingly weird pulling a drone out of your jacket pocket, not because it's bulky, but because it's not. The HOVERAir X1 Pro Max is smaller than you would expect. At just 192.5 grams, it's lighter than most phones and light enough to avoid FAA registration in the US. The foldable arms tuck in neatly, and the overall design feels clean, durable, and aerodynamic. It's clearly built for portability without compromising on build quality or purpose. Getting started with this drone is easy. There's no need for a controller. Press a button and it's up. It locks onto you automatically and stays focused even as you move. With built-in flight modes like follow, orbit, and boomerang, X1 Pro Max handles most of the filming by itself. The entire setup feels like using a camera that already knows what shot you're going for. The tracking tech on X1 Pro Max is genuinely impressive, and probably its most standout feature. It can follow you at speeds up to 42 km per hour and even push short bursts at 60 km per hour, which means it keeps up whether you are cycling, skiing or sprinting through a trail. What makes it feel next level is how well it handles tight turns, trees and narrow hallways. It stays locked on even when the environment changes. The AI framing adjusts on the fly, so you're not just being followed, you're being properly filmed. No need for a tacky controller or a manual correction, just walk, ride or run and it figures the rest out. At its best, this drone feels more like a floating camera rig. It shoots in 8K at 30 FPS. Remember, this is only for Pro Max model, with options for 4K at 60 FPS or even 120 FPS for smooth motion shots. The beautiful 1.3-inch CMOS sensor holds up incredibly well in mixed lighting, and the 14 stops of dynamic range helps it manage detail in both highlights and shadows. Still photos come out surprisingly sharp, almost editorial in feel. There's also a set of ND filters included, which makes outdoor shooting much easier to control. The overall image quality feels clean, detailed, and distinctly cinematic. Creatively, its built-in flight modes are designed to make shots feel intentional, not robotic. Dolly zoom creates that dramatic zoom-out effect you would normally need a studio rig for. Orbit keeps you perfect centered while circling, great for dynamic intros or action reveals. Zoom reveal and boomerang are ideal for vlogs or location highlights. Indoor hover mode surprised me. It holds steady even in tight hallways. And bird's eye, it turns even a basic scene into something cinematic. Switching modes is quick and each one feels like it was made with storytelling in mind. You don't have to care about where you take the X1 Pro Max, whether you are moving through snow, sand, stairs or in uneven hills. This drone holds its line without losing focus. It navigates around people and obstacles smoothly, and even light wind doesn't shake it. And if you're filming in colder spots, the Thermo Smart batteries are designed just for that. You will get 16 minutes of flight time with the X1 Pro Max, which doesn't sound like a lot until you see how much footage it can actually get in that window. The Pro Max model includes 64 GB of fast onboard storage and supports up to 1 TB via microSD. File transfers are quick thanks to Wi-Fi 6 support, and charging is quick with its included 65 watts adapter. There was a time when you would pack an entire setup just to get decent travel footage. A bulky drone with its controller, a gimbal for phone shots, and maybe an action camera in case the lighting got tricky. Now, just drop the X1 Pro Max in your jacket pocket and that's it. Whether you're walking through a city or biking down a trail, your shots are still going to end up on Instagram. If you also want drone level shots without drone level stress, check out the link in the description now. That's all for today, and thank you for watching Tech Utopia YouTube channel. See you in the next drone video episode. مع السلامة.
Just an ordinary day till you came around. I had my feet on the ground. So much for that. Just an ordinary day till you came around. Now my life's upside down. Imagine that. And it's all because I heard you say, and it's all because I walked your way, and I should have known to stay away. But I heard you say, 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 I heard you say. Hey, hey. Just an ordinary day till you came around. I had my head straight and sound. They told me that just an ordinary day till you came around. Now my life's on the bounce. And it's all because I heard you say, and it's all because I walked your way, and I should have known to stay away. But I heard you say, I heard you say, I heard you say. Hey, hey. I heard you say. Hey, hey. I heard you say.
I'll find you away. I know why. Our eyes are supposed to stay blind. You'll find me awake. You know why. Our minds are supposed to stay calm. Just tell me why I don't cry in my living room while you're away. Time passes by all the night. All those things that you told me were lies. Rise up, stand on your side, make our souls collide. Stand on your side. But then I realized that it wasn't over, that he had a chance to restore this sadness. And I was just for once in my great path and